Hi, it's me. Welcome to Make It by the Numbers. I am going to do another monthly update for the eyeshadow palettes that I've been wearing. Unfortunately, I am a little bit behind because I did not double check my sound settings and the video that I last filmed was unfortunately not savable. So this is late coming to you, but I'm going to make a quick and dirty and kind of talk about my way forward and what I'm excited to bring to you next time I have a palette video that I'm going to be going over. So for those of you who don't know, I am located in San Antonio and my makeup is like literally melting off my face because it's 106 outside right now, and it's been that way for like 2 weeks at least. It's been triple digits. So I'm wearing a gorgeous look I got off Angela Bright's channel for her Sigma, with her own collab with Sigma for her eyeshadow palette, and I love it. But if it doesn't look its best, it is purely because of the weather. Just thought I'd get that out of the way, as well as this burn I have on my chin, which is a reminder to check your wax temperature settings if you're going to wax your own chin, because it's quite painful. So for the palettes that I've been wearing in July, like what I'm going through and actually wearing, I took my tabs up, and of course I'm wearing ABH's Soft Glam a lot. I wore that 4 times. Nomad Paradise Islands once, Eternals, which is like probably my favorite Urban Decay palette, once, Blend Bunny's Primal twice, Odin's Eye Sea Talk once, Natasha Denona's Yucca 3 times, What's Up Beauty Desert Monsoon 3 times, Glowing Guava twice, and that is by Kaja. It's one of their bento boxes. Nomads, Tokyo Orient Express, 1 each. The Enchanted Decadence by She Glam, which is like an odd one out for me to grab, but I was definitely feeling those kind of like neutral glam tones. The Artemis palette, I am not going to be hanging on to that one, but that's a dupe for the Metropolis palette. Aromas, which is, oh, I can't remember which one that is, but that's a Huda dupe. Vintage Dawn by Ace Beauté, ABH's Nouveau, Nomad Santa Village, the Sigma Angela Bright collab, the ABH Jackie Aina palette, the ABH Sultry palette, and then the Nomad Malibu twice. So I definitely branched out and wore some different ABH palettes this month, which is nice. And then of course I really started digging into my Nomads because I was missing them. So like obviously I don't know who's doesn't know what the Soft Glam palette looks like, but obviously this is a keeper. This is one I'm reaching for way more than I ever thought I would. And then of course the What's Up Beauty. I know the reason I was reaching for this one was because I had it sitting around on my desk. Because I used it once, then I kept going for it. And it does have some really friendly shades, such as these neutrals here. But then it also has the gorgeous pops of color. And this is one of my favorite palettes, color story wise, for the price and the size of it. I'm a huge fan of it. It's not my favorite formula, but it's still a very, very good formula. And then Nouveau, again, Nouveau is also not a new release, but I think it has this gorgeous color story, and this one is work friendly because of its all olive tones and it's very muted, and then the golds and the shimmers aren't overpowering, and this is one of my favorite palettes, and I think a lot of you will agree that it's a really good one. And then the palette that I did get that is a new launch, my husband gave me because we went to Big Ben together, and this is, you know, very much inspired by that region. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. I've been meaning to do a whole like video on this palette, but you know, this isn't my job and things, you know, you get caught up on things. But as I was pointing out, like with the other palette, as I'm getting these new palettes in, and I tend to use what I get that's just new, or I get what's easily accessible because I just use it, so it's like it's only about 6 inches closer than another palette, but that's the one that I'm going for. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm still keeping tags of what I'm using now that we are well into August, but I'm going to be looking at what specifically are the palettes that I'm not using, and to think about how I'm going to divide up my collection that way. So again, this was just a quick and dirty video to kind of like more to capture my thoughts about what's going on, but I look forward to bringing you into August because that's going to be probably a really long video as to figuring out how do I organize a makeup palette collection. And for those of you who have like, you know, I know some people are like, I've got 20, that's so many, and I'm sitting around right around 70, and I'm like, okay, how do I keep cataloged in my head for easy access 70 palettes and actually use them all. Even though I see them all and they're all on display, I'm clearly not getting through to them. So how do I make my collection not just accessible and, you know, aesthetically pleasing to look at, but how do I make it so I actually use all those products? So as you know, I am definitely into like product usage and enjoying what you have. So that's going to be like my next tackle, is to how do I revive and keep all these products fresh. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to getting you updated next time. And remember, beauty is on the inside. Bye.